Welcome back to RuskiWeldFab, welcome back to the channel. Time is running out, let's get this.
That's a good one!
And before we start, guys, today's goal for this video is 150 likes, so please don't be lazy, please just go down, click that like button before we start. Anyways, it's getting very close, one of the next jobs, I need to fit one of those cooldown rain lights. Is made by Cartek, but it's not the same as a normal rain light. It basically, the way it works, it flashes when you switch the lights on, your headlights. It starts flashing, meaning that you're on a hot lap, and then automatically switches off when you switch the lights off, meaning you're on a cool down lap. It's quite easy to wire. It's a little bit different to the original one. I actually have a normal rain light, so I'm gonna reuse two wires that go from the switch on the panel back to the thing. The light itself has 5 wires and the switch has 3 wires. So basically, and this is probably mainly aimed at people, time attack community, who are planning to fit this in case you're getting into trouble fitting it or you don't have the instructions. So the blue and the yellow goes to the blue and the yellow on the light itself. Easy. The gray wire, and that's on a switch, that connects to your headlights. Literally just run the wire, just connect it to your headlights, whatever you have. On the light itself, the red wire is your 12 volt switched. Basically, you can either have a separate switch or from your isolator or directly from the battery or whatever. Then you have obviously black, that's your ground to chassis. Then blue and yellow, we already established that connects to the thing. And then the gray wire connects to your brake lights. Simple. So let's do this. Like I said, I will utilize 2 of the current wires that I already have, meaning blue and yellow, so I don't have to run complete new sort of harness going from the front to the back. And then literally we just have to connect grays to the headlights and the tails.
3 hours later.
So the cool down rain light thingy bob is in. Admittedly, it was a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be, even though I was replacing the original one. I had 2 wires. This system is quite a bit different. For starters, I needed to run extra 12 volt. I have nothing on the back, nothing constant. So obviously we had to take it from there. So that's 1 wire that had to be run. Then also you need to wire it to the lights. I don't have any side repeaters on the rear anyway, so I had to run 2 wires, one for the switch from the control panel and one for that, so that's 2 more wires. Then obviously the switch itself, I originally thought that they're identical, so I could literally just reuse that, plug the new system into it, but no, so I had to replace that, make all the new plugs. But obviously I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I mean, you can't really tell by this car, really. Maybe you can, I don't know. But I kind of like everything supposed to be sort of heat shrink wrapped, secured to the place, so nothing is sort of hanging or whatnot, whatever. And on the rear, we utilize a bit of funk. Boom! Yeah, Funk Motorsport. Totally unnecessary, but it looks cool, doesn't it? So yeah, it's a simple 5-way plug in here that connects to it. I am actually one of the, because that's the original place where I used to be, and I used to be epoxied one of the mounting points, so it came off, so basically just gluing a new one in. So that thing is all done and dusted. Another job off the list. Tick tick. But also what I've done, probably some of you who know the car, you know that I actually don't run original lights, but last year I had those spot LED lights. They're good. I mean, for the money, they definitely work well. No, not these ones. I had these ones. They're like angel eye thingy bob, and they actually have a turn signal in them. But I wanted something a bit more powerful. Boom! Behold the magnificent. These are just a bit more powerful. Same principle. So super quick, simple bracket attached to the thing, so it doesn't wobble or anything like that. Simple sort of three wire rewire thingy. And let me show you how it works actually. So that's a turn signal, and here's a full beam. Yeah, it's a bit yellow, obviously not passing MOT with that. Actually maybe you can, I'm not sure if you're allowed to have yellow tinted, but time attack doesn't matter. I mean, they're definitely going to be visible. So those two jobs are definitely ticked off the list. The engine side of things, it's pretty much all done. Actually, I wired the water pump. This is the original plug, but this is the new one. I had to run a single wire because obviously it's all controlled by my PDM and the ECU, so a single wire. I didn't want to open up the loom, so just a single wire grounded to chassis over there, and it's basically on this button, and it's controlled by the ECU. So there is one pin on the ECU, and then Alex from DTA was very kind to provide me with quite detailed instructions with the whole table for duty cycle of the pump with regards to the water temperature. So technicality. So effectively all you need to know is that I have a full sort of list of the data that I need to input into the table. That should take 5 minutes or whatnot. The reason why, you're probably asking, why is it not running yet? Two reasons. Well, mainly one reason. One reason is that I found another fitting for my oil feed lines. This one slightly leaking. It's not leaking. This one was leaking, so we replaced that. But this one, occasionally you can see it drops oil. So I ordered another one from Torx, and it should be here tomorrow. Literally, as soon as that is here, replace that, and then the gearbox oil is there, I can put engine oil. And then the reason why it's not assembled so far is because I need to bleed the system, both coolant and engine oil. Engine oil is done by manually rotating with a drill the oil pump, so that's why I don't have that, just for clear access. And the same thing goes for the coolant. We'll fill it with air, fill it with water, and then we need to get rid of the air. So chances are I'm going to have to unbolt the pump itself and sort of tilt it according to the instructions. So those two things, they are sort of, they will be done tomorrow. And then the intercooler is super easy, literally 2 bolts, one at the bottom, and then 2 pipes on quick releases. So that's all done. The fuel system is all connected, everything is connected. The only other thing left to connect is obviously the harness, but that's another 10-minute job, literally. I mean, I do need to wrap it in places because it does look a little bit sort of worse for wear, but I don't think it will impact on anything. So effectively, pretty much everything is done. There is 2 major things that I need to do. One is I need to put a catalytic converter on the back. Mine is a side exit. There is very little space there, so I want to start the car so I can actually drive it out, and then I'll do it on the drive, literally down to the wire a few days before the event. And another job is, because I'm running 225 tires, I need to remove those spacers so I can put those tires in. And as soon as that is done, the last few jobs is to put the front bumper, rear diffuser. I will have to modify a front split a little bit. I think it's a little bit too long, but I know how to literally just I'll cut it a little bit and move it a bit forward. That's it. Oh yeah, and the stickers, and there's a lot of stickers. Oh my god. Oh, and the seat, yeah, never ending, is it? Never ending. So let's find another job to do, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.